Greetings and salutations, humans. Welcome to the channel. I am Putinbot, and I just want to thank y'all very much for coming by today. Today's video is not going to be kind of a champion guide. I'm just going to kind of go over my strategy, what I do as a low spender in Raid Shadow Legends. What do I mean by low spender? I spend $20 a month on Raid Shadow Legends. That's it. No more. No less. That's what I use for my budget for entertainment with this mobile game. And so what that means is, because I'm a low spender, resources are hard to get, they're scarce, they take a lot of time, and resource management is incredibly important. And if you are 100% free to play, it's going to be even more so for you. And so I've had several people who I've talked to on a Facebook group that I'm in. They've reached out and want to know, Putin, what do you do? How do you prep as a low spender for events, fusions, that type of thing? And so this video is meant to address those. If you're a whale, if you spend a lot of money, if you buy your resources, this video isn't for you. I'm not going to waste your time. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one. But for those of you who are free to play or who are low spender, I'm going to show you from the very beginning of the game to the mid game, which is basically where I am, how to prep and for events, for fusions, so that way you just don't get crushed in an event. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So first, I'm going to hop over here into the portal. As y'all can see, the time of this recording is the Warwick Wormsbane fusion. I was able to go in, I was able to collect all of his fragments. I'm going to start with this. Whenever you complete an event for a new champion, whether it is a traditional fusion, if it's a fragment collector, don't summon the champion right away unless you absolutely need them. And the reason why I say that, first and foremost, is that with the Clan v Clan tournaments that come up, whenever you summon a brand new legendary on your account that you do not have, you get a massive amount of points towards your score to help the clan, and also you reach those milestones to get those rewards and get those resources. That's number one. If you are in this situation, don't click that summon button. Just show some patience and sit on that champion until there's a summon rush, a champion chase, or clan versus clan. And if the unicorns all come out and all three of those things are going on at the same time, pop it then, and you're gonna be sitting pretty. That's gonna be a good life. This strategy I'm talking to you about, I've done this with Rorik, and I've done this with Rule the Huntsmaster. Now, how do I actually get the resources to get those champions? If y'all look here at the very top, y'all see I am pretty much tapped out. I have less than 500,000 silver. I have 20 energy. Let me hop over here. I have my daily arena refresh. I have nothing currently saved up. And so I'm going to be saving resources till the Halloween event at the end of October. And starting from such a low deficit as I am, the two things that you want to do first and foremost, and this is going to apply to you if you're brand new to the game or if you're mid-game. First and foremost, make sure your Gymmind is 100% maxed out. You want to get those 15 gems every day. That is going to be huge. When you're first starting off the game, a lot of people recommend that you go ahead and that you go in and that you buy your masteries for your campaign farm. I'm going to respectfully disagree. Your campaign farmer, whether it's Kale or Elaine or whoever, is eventually going to get replaced. You might even end up putting them in the vault and never touching them again after a few months of play. The Gymmind, though, is something that you're going to use, that you're going to get value out of for your entire time playing Raid Shadow Legends. The Gymmind is incredibly important. The next thing I'm talking to you about is the Sparring Pit. This is something that's overlooked a whole lot. Now, as y'all can see, I've opened all 5 sparring pits. And as y'all can see, I've got Archmage Helmet. He is slow cooking in here. He's up to level 50. And then I've got 4 chickens. Because my energy is so low, I don't want to be running through campaign. And the reason for that is, I've recently pulled a Void Legendary. Actually, I pulled it yesterday. My very first Void Legendary, which I'm very happy about, by the way, a Blind Seer. I'm going to be doing a full guide on her once I get her mastered out and what have you at level 60. But because my resources are so low, I am putting all of my food champions in the sparring pit. And then what I'm doing, as y'all can see, this one here in the middle, she has 49 minutes left to go. I set a timer on my watch for whoever it is that's going to be flipping over next. Whoever it is I need to push that level up button for. Use your sparring pit. There's no reason to upgrade them up to level 2 or level 3, in my opinion. That's a waste of gems. Just open them up, put your chickens in there, let them slow cook, and that's going to give you passive experience. Your passive resources are going to be incredibly massive for you. Now, as they're cooking up, once you get them fully leveled up, like for example these chickens here, once they get up to level 30, let me go here into my tavern. At that point, I'd leave them at level 30. Let me come down here and see if I've even got one. Yeah, right here. This one right here. She's at level 30. Once those other chickens are leveled up to level 30, they'll come right here. I'm not going to 4-star them until a champion training event or clan versus clan. If I leveled her up right now with 3-star chickens I've already got ready to go, I'm getting absolutely nothing out of it. I'm not getting any kind of return at all on the time spent leveling them up in the sparring pit. Be patient. Be patient. That's the biggest advice I can give you. The other thing that you're going to want to do is look at your daily quests. Get them done. As you can see, my daily quest is done. You get free energy. You also get free energy as you're playing. And if you go into your advanced quests, this is one I still need to do. Fight the Demon Lord with at least 1 rare champion on my team. Once I get that done, I'm going to get this energy refill. Now, whenever you're working on a champion, what I like to do personally, just kind of go here into dungeons. I like to level them up in Minotaur. Once I get them 6-star, I'll then go into Minotaur. I will use my free energy refills that you get through completing your quests and also just spending an hour in the game. I'll go in and I will farm masteries and farm experience and also get some silver. It's not a whole lot, it's a little, but hey, something's better than nothing. I'll go in and I'll farm those masteries. The name of the game is being patient. Don't level up your chickens when there's absolutely no reason to. Don't run through campaign if there's a champion who you want to farm masteries for. Just take it easy, take it slow. Now, one of the things also, let me turn this down just a little bit. Now, another thing that's going to happen is between now and October, there's going to be all kinds of tournaments. Plarium's going to have a lot of bait out there for me. Champion Chase. There's going to be 2x summoning events, that kind of thing. I'm not going to be participating in any of those. None of them at all. I'm going to keep my eyes on the prize. I'm just going to slowly build up my resources between now and when the Halloween Fusion starts. That way, when that happens, I'm going to have a large selection complementing my sparring pit with 3-star and 4-star and even 5-star chickens complementing the sparring pit, because I'm going to be using my resources wisely. I'm going to be flipping those chickens over using a timer and just let them passively get that experience. And then champions who I want to use in dungeons, champions who I want to use in the arena, champions who I want to use in 3v3 arena, I'm going to level them up in Minotaur while I'm farming their masteries. getting very, very little silver. Conscious of that. Now, if you do spend, if you're not opposed to spending, or if you're able to justify it, let's say if you just want to do $10 a month and that's it, the best value in the game, in my opinion, if you come down here to daily and progression, the daily gem pack is huge. You get over 2,000, I think it's 2,200 gems a month that you get in total. And every day at reset, those gems are delivered to you into your inbox. What I do, I sit on those gems and I don't spend any of them until the fusion event starts that I want, or some kind of a tournament where it looks like it's not a very competitive bracket and they're offering a legendary book or something. That's when I'm going to dip into my gems. Other than that, I'm just going to let my gems just stockpile up here. I'm going to collect them out of my inbox. They're going to go in my gem total, and I'm just going to leave it alone. That's the best thing that you're able to do. Now, if you do like what I do, and if you want to spend $20 a month, the raid pass, the raid card is really good. So once I start farming in the campaign, once I get some energy stockpiled up, then I'm going to start farming in the campaign. I'm going to get the extra experience in the campaign plus the extra silver. It adds up. And where I like to farm at personally, and I know everyone has told this before, any kind of YouTuber on the planet that you listen to, everyone's here to go to 12.3. I agree with that. I will go here and I will farm. I'll do a run. And this is a good example. I was talking to you about your starting champion. My starting champion is Elaine. She's my campaign farmer. And that's one of the reasons why I'm very, very glad I did not buy her masteries when I first started playing. Because it would be a complete waste at this point. I don't use her in the arena. I do take her in the faction wars, but I don't need her there to win. And now she cooks food for me. That's it. That's all she does. And last point that I'm going to make here real quick is whenever you go in, and if you want to train up your champions, there's two rules. There's really two schools of thought about this as well. A lot of times what some people will do, they'll just click on a 1-star and then they'll just load them up like so. And I'll do this too sometimes. If I'm in a hurry, if I have a lot of champions who I just want to just get leveled up quickly, I'll go in, I'll get that done. However, I'm actually kind of low on food because of that fusion that we just went through. I'm going to go over here, I'll show you real quick. I'm relatively low on food. And so while I could go in and I could just open up and just start leveling up these chickens, it's going to take, to level one-star chicken up to 2 stars, it'll take, I think, right around 12 1-stars, but it's all said and done. I would much rather just throw them in the sparring pit, let them cook, and then just flip them over. And if you play Raid on your phone, if you're at work, set yourself a timer. After an hour, hour and a half, however long it is, just level it up and then just let them slow cook. And that way, once I open up that next batch of mystery shards, all these champions, all these little level 1-star chickens, they can then go right away into being 2 stars. And I'm going to have a whole lot of max 2-star chickens ready to go. So I can just feed them into them. And I can just level up a chain of champions that way. And it's not costing me a single energy point to make it happen. Best advice I can give you, use your passive resources. Use your Sparring Pit. Use your Gymmind. Unlock them as soon as possible. And lastly, this is what I'm going to lay off on this video, is about the Forge. Y'all can see I'm really low on silver. And so I can hear a lot of people saying, well, Putin, you just said you're not going to be going to campaign, but you're basically bankrupt. You have no silver. That's true. The Forge is going to fix that problem. The Forge for me is nothing more than a silver mine. What I like to do, I will go through, because I do arena, I do faction wars every day. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be farming, and I'm not going to be using any of my charms for this. I'm going to be farming farming. I'm going to be forging resilience and perception. And then the pieces that I get that are not perfect, I'm going to sell them. That's how I'm going to make my silver. And I'm going to do that when clan versus clan starts. I'm just be building up resources till then. And then that crap gear that I'm getting, I'm going to sell it. And then I'm going to use that silver to level up the gear that I actually have that I want to use. I'm going to use these proceeds from the silver mine to level that gear up. That way I'm able to maximize my efficiency. I'm able to maximize my points, able to maximize my rewards. I'm getting resources in return. I'm helping my clan win clan versus clan. And contrary to popular belief, it's not whale wars. It's all about strategy. It's about being able to defer gratification, save your resources, know when you want to open them up. And while clan v clan is important, don't overextend yourself. Your ultimate goal is, for me, it's going to be the October Fusion. So am I going to participate in clan versus clan? Yes. Am I going to whale out? Absolutely not. I'm going to push up to a little bit above what the minimum requirement is for my clan, which is 100,000 points per player. Once I get that, I'm done. I'm stopping. And if it's a tight race, then sure, I might contribute a little bit more. But I'm not going to bank. I'm not going to break the bank. I'm not going to go all in on my resources. And if your clan does this after the milestone rewards and you care less about winning the event, it doesn't even matter at that point. Just you do you, get your milestone rewards, and call it a day. But I hope this video is helpful. If you have any questions or any strategies that you use that I didn't kind of cover here, I'm really interested in hearing it. Let me know. I appreciate y'all coming by. I hope this video was helpful. And this is PutinBot. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one, and talk to y'all later.